talking to you. If it's not talking to you, it's not hot enough. We should be real sassy right now. Oh, yeah, I'm happy. So what I'm going to do here, in the very beginning, spray a little bit of salt, because I'm going to use my seasoned salt. Okay? You want to season while you're cooking it, because if you don't, you can't add seasoning to it when it's done. You season in the beginning. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to kind of cook them, and the sea salt is going to come in at the end. Alright. You're going to see me throw it up, maybe throw it behind my back, you know, who knows what's going to happen. Alright. The reason why I'm not sauteing the garlic in the beginning is because I want the flavor to come out slowly. I don't want... Then I'm going to reserve some for my vinaigrette. Now, who wants to see some salmon? Some lovely salmon. Everyone like salmon in this room? We're going to have salmon, we're going to cook the skin, and we're going to eat everything. Who ever eaten the skin of salmon? It's great, isn't it? If it's done right, right? It's got to be nice and crispy and all that good stuff. Okay.
Is there a way that one of us on this side could see what you're doing?
Sure, they can come on around here. It's okay.
See, I just wanted to make that option available.
One thing I'll have you guys know, as a chef, I cook with my hands. Okay, one thing I like to do is touch the food. Okay, we're constantly in the sink, we're washing our hands, but this is something that I think food is all hands. And when I do a lot of cultural foods, it's eating with your hands. It's not a whole lot of, like, we use forks and spoons, but when you start getting in different cultures, it's all done just with your hands, you know. Chef, will you kind of give me a little talk? I heard you were the best cook in the community. Who was the crock pot guy?
All right, what's that again?
My crock pot guy, hook me up.
That's a little more
Where is
dangerous.
the,
I'm going to throw it all over the place.
I feel like video too. That's like some kind of Japanese restaurant.
You're going to lose some, but that's part of it.
Doesn't get all over the place. Doesn't belong to the fish.
Okay, we're going to cut the belly off here. And if you're making things like salmon salad and stuff like that, this is good for that belly meat. You know, but for what we're going to do, we don't want no belly. Alright, we're going to make medallions, okay?
So that's the belly?
This is the belly of the salmon right there.
You don't want that?
No.
How can you tell?
It's edible. Well, you can see here, look how fat it is, and look at all that. That's fat. There's a lot of fat in there. So, like I said, if you're going to do something like a salmon pasta salad or something like that, that's perfect for that. But for what we're trying to do, I don't want that. That's not the great part of the salmon that we want here. Okay? How many people we got in here? 12, 13 total?
11 of you guys, 12, 13, and you have 14. We noticed that you're not eating any of the food that you
I
prepare.
never
Mr.
eat what I
Chris.
cook.
Were you hungry when you came in?
Once I start cooking, I get full. For some odd reason, I just get full.
Really stop cooking.
When I cook, I can cook all day long and not ever get hungry.
I smell the garlic now.
As it's getting hot,
Yeah, I have the garlic on tape too. It's gonna.
You can smell it.
I can smell it. Oh,
I'm gonna get this started. What I'm gonna do, since I haven't touched the salmon with my right hand, I'm gonna season my
What did you say about your right hand?
I didn't touch my salmon with my right hand, just my left hand. So I will season it. One thing you want to do with salt, you always season high. If I do here, it falls in one spot. You'll see folks do this, okay, and see what his one. You want to get an even cover. Then you also want to make sure you season the skin.
And I understand that chefs, male and female, I guess, prefer seasoned salt because you can see it. I'm sorry, sea salt, because you can see the granules a little bit better.
This here, I like kosher salt. But you can get coarse ground sea salt. I like kosher salt because it is for that quality, that texture. And I use a coarse ground black pepper, so you know you taste it when you bite into it. It's not overbearing if you don't overdo it. And with salmon, you don't need too much oil in the pan. You see folks cooking salmon and they got all this oil in the pan. You don't need it. You need a hot skillet. Now the potatoes starting to caramelize real nice and good there. I'm going to get this in this pan real quick. Just a light little bit of oil. And then I'm going to go wash my hand. As you can see, it's hot. I'll move it around a little bit. Now you see the smoke is coming. Now you know the pan is hot. I don't like this burning too much.
I was just going to ask, is that preferred? Do you like that?
See, she's talking to us. Now we know it's hot.
I'm hearing now. At first, I didn't notice that.
So what we're going to do with this, forget about it.
Oh, yeah?
We don't want to bother it, nothing. Act like it's not there, okay? While that's working, we wanted to get a nice deep brown. I wanted to start to kind of get up to about there, and I'll flip it over and let it cook more so we crisp the skin. Okay, and then we'll let it rest on the plate. We'll build our vinaigrette for our greens and get our segments of our orange.